Back now to the breaking news, Madison, Wisconsin. The update should be coming any minute now. At least 2 dead, school shooting, Christian school. The shooter also found dead, thought to be a student at the school. There's the news conference they have set up. As we wait for officials, I want to bring in MGR Govindarajan, who's a District 8 alder in the city of Madison. Welcome, sir. Your district, I think, is near there, but not necessarily the school, right? You're by the University of Madison. Do I have that right?
Yes, I represent the campus, the UW-Madison campus, on the city council.
Obviously nearby. Thoughts today? My goodness. I mean, it's just, I said it earlier, you never want to get numb to covering these types of situations. And this is terrible. We're still waiting for more information. Your reaction?
Yeah, it's been a really heavy day, I think. I mean, my thoughts go out to the students, their families. This is a terrible thing, and it should not be happening. I think it has become normalized in our society, and it really should not be, because this is devastating to see. I've been kind of just feeling heavy all day.
Sure, of course. I mean, you grew up in this environment, right? When you were going to schools like that, or going to elementary school, high school, and I'm sure active shooter drills and all, they're just a fact of life, right? That's how it's been for my kids.
Exactly. It is a fact of life. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I think many people in my generation have grown up with monthly shooter drills, and it's just something you expect these days almost as a student. I remember when I first got to college, a college of 50,000 people, I was sure that something was going to happen, and luckily nothing did. But in school, in my high school, we did have a threat at one point, and the police officers were able to stop it, but it's normalized, and it really shouldn't be.
Sometimes people say that when your generation that grew up that way gets into positions of leadership, and we said this after Parkland, and many of those young men and women there have moved into positions of at least being advocates for the cause, and you know, I'm sure some might run for office someday, and you're moving into a government type position. Some people say that that's when things will finally change. I was used to say if it wasn't going to happen after Sandy Hook in Connecticut with those little kids, I don't know if anything will ever change. But what do you say about that?
I think it will happen. I'm frustrated with how slow progress has been happening. But you're right. I think it is going to be the younger folks slowly getting into politics that will make the change happen. Here in Madison, I mean, I wish that I could do more right now being on the city council, but the majority of what I want to do, it is preempted by the state legislature. Here in Wisconsin, we cannot implement many background checks. We can't have safe storage laws. There's been so many bills introduced at the state level that have never actually gotten a hearing, never gotten a vote, mainly because the majority party does not want to see any of those laws pass. I'm hoping that these kind of things could make that change, but it's been so long since Sandy Hook's or any other shooting, you know, so we'll see.
We will see, man. MGR, thank you. City Council in Madison. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.